Hello and welcome to Live on KEXP. My name is DJ Alex here at KEXP. We are a listener-powered, independent, nonprofit radio station, which means these one-of-a-kind live performances are made possible by donations from music fans and listeners from all over the world. Today, super excited to be joined here in the live performance space up from Portland, Oregon. Jeffrey Silverstein is going to play some songs and we're going to have a chat. So, Jeffrey, take it away.
All right. I've been cruising such a long time. I never want to settle down. And I've been waiting such a long time. Waiting just to hear that sound. Just to hear that sound. Just a cog in the wheel. Out here doing what I feel. Or the wine and beer, baby, now you're in the clear. Now you're in the clear. And even if the vibe weighs a ton, you're not having any fun. You get the hell out of there. The way the beer fills the glass, the way the time does pass. I hear the string of greens, but I'm not sure what it means. What it means. Had to take it full scent, make sense of the shape I'm in. Water, wine and beer, baby, now you're in the clear. Now you're in the clear. Get the hell out of here. gotta go your own time or metronome. Gotta go your own time by metronome. You get stuck, you gotta go your own time by metronome. You get stuck, you gotta go your own time by metronome. A metronome. A metronome, a metronome, a metronome.
Jeffrey Silverstein, live on KEXP.
Start some shit. I tell you, roll with it. Stay inside a dream too long. Get in while you get gone. It's gone. Round trip through some blue sky. Coming hours cold behind. Living outside of time. This time. pick up the brush again. Yeah, it kinda just came to him. Had to get back to where he'd been. It's gone. Mountain pass between right and wrong. Stay inside a dream too long. Cowboy in a past life. Voyager in clear light. In clear light.
It's Jeffrey Silverstein, live here on KEXP. Sounded so good. Perfect music for a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. It's Jeffrey Silverstein live on KEXP. Playing a couple tracks from the 2023 album Western Sky Music, as well as a couple new tracks from a new EP. Jeffrey, thank you for coming up to KEXP today. I was hoping you can introduce yourself and the talented band you've got with you today.
Yeah, we're so excited to be here. Thank you for having us. This is Dan the Buoy on the drums, Alex Chapman on bass, Rick Pedrosa on the steel guitar, and yeah, we're happy to be here. And it was the easiest trip we've ever had up to Seattle on a beautiful day.
Perfect start to a wonderful day here at KEXP. Sonny Jean wrapping up the set there, and then Voyager right before that, both from your 2023 album Western Sky Music. Fantastic album start to finish, a wonderful mixture of vocal tracks and some dreamy instrumentals. I'm hoping you can talk a little bit about the record and kind of how it seemed to evolve from more of a solo project to more of a band record with that album.
Yeah, Alex and I had been playing together for a while with another pedal steel player named Barry Walker Jr., who plays with Rose City Band and has been in this room before. Really talented individual. And yeah, and then Western Sky Music I kind of consider the first full band record. I've known Dana for a while, and we kind of honestly by chance, I think we had kind of similar paths from Brooklyn to Portland, and he's a neighbor. And yeah, we kind of really worked on Western Sky Music, I would say, more as like the arrangements and how things kind of came together more as a group on that one. And it was a really beautiful experience, and I really credit that to these guys. I can't do any of this without them, and I think they are just so talented and professional, and I feel really lucky to get to play with them. And Rick, I would say over the past year or so, has kind of jumped in with us live, and another just really special human and player.
That's awesome. The first two tracks that you played, Cog In The Wheel is what kicked off the set, gassed up. The one after that, some super feel-good, funky, groovy tracks from an upcoming EP titled Roseway. Curious if you can talk a little bit about where that EP title comes from and what folks can expect from this upcoming EP. Sure.
Yeah, Roseway is the name of the neighborhood in Northeast Portland, which actually Dan and I both live in. And from what I've gathered, Roseway, before Portland was as established of a city as it was, the main drag that we live off of actually was lined with roses, so it really was a roseway that kind of welcomed people to the city, and I just thought that was a really kind of beautiful sentiment and one that really stuck with me. So that's kind of where the title came from. And yeah, we've been working through those tunes for a minute and really excited how they're coming together, and that EP will be out in June of this year.
Okay. I'm curious if you can talk a little bit about what Portland has meant to you, not being from the Pacific Northwest, and how being out in this part of the country has inspired your music and the direction you've gone in with all the projects you've been a part of.
Yeah, I joke that I've definitely lost all of my East Coast edge.
Yeah.
But yeah, Portland is really home now. I've been there for about 6 years, and I think initially just having access to the amount of nature, 2 hours to beach, mountains, coast, et cetera, was really just kind of changed the way I started thinking. I think maybe just about the world and others and myself. And I think part of that is just age and getting a little more comfy with kind of where you're at and what you're doing. And so I don't know, I think, and maybe a little bit slower change of pace is just giving me time to actually work with I think, some just more intention. I think intention is really important with however you're spending your time. So I think that's a big way that Portland has impacted me.
Okay, that's beautiful. On top of the music, you're a bit of a DJ on the side here and there, I've noticed, doing a set at Treetop this year. But also noticing on Bandcamp, you've got a new thing that you've launched called You've Got a Friend.
Oh, yeah.
And I was curious if you could talk a little bit about that and how folks can become a part of what you're offering through that.
Yeah, I've just been like a bargain bin, dollar bin kind of record collector for a long time. And I DJ a fair amount around town, and a lot of people will ask, well, how can I hear some of the stuff that you're playing out if I can't make it? I just, grew up making mixes for friends and have just been doing that for as long as I can remember. And so these are decided to I just wanted to find a way to share music with people I care about in a more offline way. So these are physical mixtapes that I'm putting together hand dubbing and doing the track list and everything, and I'll mail them out. And if you go to my Bandcamp or the Arrowhawk Records Bandcamp, you can become a subscriber for the whole year, and that gets you, it's like a quarterly series kind of to go along with the seasons, hence the You've Got a Friend reference.
As someone who grew up on cassette tapes and making mixtapes for friends, it's really cool to see someone else doing that in 2024. So
Thanks.
Yeah, highly recommend folks checking out the Bandcamp page, not only to potentially become a part of the mixtape series, but to check out the music that Jeffrey's got, as well as the new EP, Roseway, coming out June, I believe,
Yeah,
on
June.
Arrowhawk Records. So Jeffrey Silverstein, thank you so much for being part of Live on KEXP. Anything else you'd like to share before signing off?
No, this is just, I've been a long-time listener of KEXP, and to get to be in this room really does mean the world to me. So I just thanks everyone for being a part of it, and thanks to my band for doing this with me.
Thank you to you and the band for being here today. I truly appreciate it. So it's been Jeffrey Silverstein live on KEXP. These sessions made possible by donations from listeners all over the world. So if you want to become a member and donate, you can go to kexp.org/live to make a donation. So thank you. Jeffrey Silverstein. It's been live on KEXP.
Thank you.
Woo! And the outro music.
I dig it.
That was great.
Discover new music at listenerpowered KEXP.org.